Yo, what's up? Good morning, everybody out there in the world of the interwebs. It's me, your host, D-Lo, coming to you with a new episode of The Word on the Streets. It is 9:21 a.m. here in San Antonio on this 31st of January, 2024. The year is just rolling by, y'all. And man, has it been a hell of a year so far. I mean, Cat Williams just dropping not dimes, but dropping like, half dollars, into that. Anyways, I'm getting too far too soon ahead of myself already. Hey, if this is your first time coming here, I'd like to welcome you. It's the On the Gun Line presents Word on the Streets. My name is Danny Lopez, and I go by D-Lo. Anyway, you could also find me on the Gun Line podcast presents D-Lo the Vet Bro, and that's more of a military specific slash reaction channel. And then we got this one here, Word on the Streets, where I'm branching out to the civilian sector as well. So you can come and get a dose of the word on the streets as I see it. Now, what is the word on the streets? Well, pretty much it's news that I'll be giving you that could be right. It's probably wrong, but it's just the word on the streets that I be hearing, you know what I'm saying? And by hearing, I mean on TikTok, on Instagram, that comes up on my For You page and my feed. Man, my algorithm is all whacked out in there. But dude, let's get this bad boy going. If this is your first time here, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you're digging it. Give me a thumbs down if you ain't digging it. I will take any kind of constructive criticism, anything to say, hey, you're doing good, or hey, you could do this better. Just give me some kind of hell, I don't care. Give me a death threat. As long as the algorithm is seeing interaction, we're good to go. All right, it's been now 2 minutes, so I could actually go back to being my regular self, where you're gonna hear a lot of MFers. I do cuss a lot, just so you know that already. Anywho, with that being said, y'all, today, word on the streets is that Cali, man, Cali be tripping me out, y'all. I'm from California, born and raised in Los Angeles, South Central specifically, Manchester and Broadway. If you know about that area, then you know. I grew up there in the 80s and the 90s, and then I left in 2001 to Miami, and then I joined the Army when the war kicked off, and then I was retired in 2015. Actually, today is an anniversary for me. Today is the date that 9 years ago I put my uniform on for the last time and walked out of Fort Carson, Colorado with my DD 214 and Chuck Deuces. And to this date, I miss it. All right. I spent 10 years in the Army, and I miss it every single day, man, because I was let go without me wanting to go. I was retired out due to medical reasons. We'll just leave it at that. But anyways, that's enough for me. Check it out, y'all. The word on the streets again, California. You tripping me out, baby. I love you. You will always be one of the greatest states there is, but your politics are retarded. First of all, let's start off with the I heard that you guys are gonna start allowing transgender surgeries on the dime of your taxpayers to be done for illegal immigrants, not legal immigrants, illegal immigrants or undocumented migrants, as y'all like to say. What's up with that, man? I mean, you know, that's taken wokeism to the very extreme if I've ever heard anything, man. Meanwhile, you got homelessness at an extreme rate out there. And rather than use that tax money to possibly, provide some kind of housing or some kind of I don't know, handout, not handout, but help or hand up to these folks, you rather use that money for gender transitioning undocumented people. What sense does that make? Can y'all tell me? What sense does that make, y'all? I'm not a bigot, man. I live and let live. But when you start taking people's tax money for and using it for things that make absolutely no sense, then then you wonder why people are fleeing your state, yo. Nobody's saying that California ain't beautiful. California is one of the most beautiful states in it's one of the most beautiful lands in the world. I mean, when I was living out there in LA, you could literally go to the mountains in and go play in the snow. We used to call it the snow. All right. When it was December, we'd be like, hey, we're gonna go to the snow. That automatically meant you were going to San Bernardino or something like that, the Big Bear, to the mountains to go play in the snow. And that same day, you could still go to the beach. You go hit Venice Beach and hang out there. You ain't got to get in the water, but I mean, you can still hang out. I mean, you could still go in the water if you want, but you could hit those two. You know what? I'll put it like this: you can go snowboard in Big Bear and then go surf in Santa Monica the same day. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, you want to go to the desert, just go get lost. Just take a drive. You know what I'm saying? Out towards Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it had everything. It has everything. So it's a beautiful area, but your laws are retarded, bro. They are. I mean, really, really retarded. You guys are taxing the shit out of people out there. I done heard that they want to start taxing folks like on a mileage tax because a lot of fools have left LA to live like in the outskirts and they'll commute from let's say I don't know, man, Lancaster to LA, because now they're saving money on gas. They got those hybrid cars and stuff like those EVs too, those electric vehicles, right? So they ain't got to be paying that much on in gas now. Hey, more power to them. Handle that business. But now, since the state is losing money or revenue on their gas taxes, now they're gonna have to find a way to tax folks for commuting from outside of LA into LA. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? Don't worry. You guys will have those little toll booths pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? I can see that in your future if y'all don't have them yet. There will be tolls. I could already see them on the 10 freeway. You know what I'm saying? On the 110. I can see them on the 5, 405. They're going to have them. Anything that shows that you're coming from like outside of the immediate LA basin, watch, you're going to get taxed. I can already see that, man. Nostradamus up in this fool. Anyways, yeah, Cali, you guys are tripping. What do y'all think out there, man? What do y'all think of that of these laws that are going on, man? And then not only that, bro, not only that, then you got fools that are legal gun owners responsible, you know what? We'll say weapons, because I don't know how soon they'll censor me for saying that the word, weapon. All right. Basically it restricts citizens, you know, from buying more than one weapon for your protection a month. So I mean, dude, again, Cali, what's up with you, man? You think that that's really going to restrict the violence out there? It's not, bro. It's not the law abiding citizens that are you know what? I'll put it to you like this. I've never heard a criminal say, "Oh man, this is a gun-free zone. I can't go do that. Oh man, I can't go buy myself another 380 because I just bought this 25 last week." We all know a homie out there that got some stuff that they could slang. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm just saying, dude, it's crazy to me that the US, or not the US, but California is setting these precedents of restrictions towards citizens of its state and penalizing them, you know, and that's all they're doing is penalizing them, man. Because honestly, criminals are not the type to follow the laws, and it's not going to stop the gun violence, bro. It's not. You can restrict all weapons and make it like Australia. and fools will still be carrying stuff because if somebody wants to do something, they're gonna knock it out anyway, yo. Oh, by the way, man, if you want to go ahead and support the On the Gun Line podcast, feel free to visit the Cash App at money sign DLO1977. That's DEELOW 1977. Or you could go ahead and support us through PayPal. Look us up at onthegunline at gmail.com. Or you could always go to onthegunline.com. And there's a tab there for the merch store or support store. I can't remember what I called it. But anyways, go check it out. I just wanted to go ahead and drop that plug real quick. But yeah, dude, what the hell is the deal with that? You guys are trying to limit how many weapons a person can buy per month. I mean, what does it matter to you if I am of legal age and what happened to shall not be infringed? You're infringing on people's rights to buy a weapon now. You know what I mean? If I want to buy a weapon, I want to buy a weapon. That's all there's to it. And then check this out to make matters even fucking crazier, yo. These fools in California want to make it so that your credit card companies have to, in a way, report whenever you buy a weapon or whenever you buy the rounds to go with that weapon or anything that has to do with that weapon. They want there to be some kind of a code that denotes what you bought, if it was a weapon or anything that is needed for that weapon. So California, again, why are you trying to be so nosy, bro? You're getting all up in the mix, man, all up in that Kool-Aid without even knowing the flavor, yo. You need to calm the fuck down. It's no wonder people are leaving California. Did I say Texas? I don't even know, bro. Um, sorry, y'all. California, y'all need to wake the fuck up. And there's a reason everybody's going to Texas, bro. Anyways, with that said, speaking of Texas, I live in the great state of Texas. I live here in San Antonio. I moved here in 2015 when I retired out the Army. There was no way I was going back to Cali. First of all, it's too damn expensive to live out there. Second of all, I don't agree with the politics of that state. And unfortunately, that it's gone so far left that it might one day turn right again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, that motherfucker done gone all the way around. But nah, man. It's just too much too soon. California should just be its own country, honestly. But you know who's close to becoming its own country again? Good old Texas, baby. And I'll tell you what, right now, if Texas was ever given the right to secede, I would vote for secession. I really, 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 really would, because this federal government right now that we have in power, is overreaching and not doing what it needs to do in order to protect the borders of its country. So, word on the streets is that there's now over 27 states supporting the state of Texas, with the way it's protecting its border versus the migration that's coming. And check this out, y'all. I am a son of migrants who came here illegally in 1969, 70-ish, somewhere around there, or 70, 71. I don't know, somewhere around that time. But with that said, I honestly, I really don't know what year they came. Maybe 70, 71. I'm gonna say 71. Let's say they came in 71 because Doug was born 72. I don't fucking know. Anywho, they came here in the let's just say the early 70s. They came here, and but it wasn't as overcrowded and overpopulated as it is now. All right, and hence there wasn't that much of a burden on the country, and it's not like they came here to become a burden, because you know what, we lived on welfare for maybe 6 months at one time, and that was it. My parents said, nope, we ain't doing this. We are not going to be hauling around these kids to social services. We are not going to be hauling these kids or these goddamn food stamps, because people make that into a business nowadays, bro. Living off the government has become a business. And it's always been a business out of Cali, especially where I grew up at. Because I'll tell you right now, one thing that pissed me off was seeing these fools on welfare, but yet they had Nikes. Fool, we weren't on welfare, and I wore Pro Wings. All right, if you know what Pro Wings are, you know. But anywho, shit, where was I going with this? Fuck. Oh, back to the back to Texas, yo. Yeah, we got 27 states that are supporting Texas' right to defend itself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna call them out right now: Missouri, and then Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming, and Arizona. Their state legislatures are all supporting Texas. So I tell you what, Biden government, y'all might want to pay attention to what's going on, because what you're having here is fools of mass to you. And word on the streets is we're tired of your dumbass. I would really, really hope that this opens the eyes of our federal government, to both our Senate and our House of Representatives, to our Congress, to all our lawmakers, to get together, drop this fucking partisan bullshit. All right, seriously, drop this partisan bullshit and meet in the middle, to where y'all can actually work together to reform immigration. All right. If y'all could make it easier for people to come to the US legally, um, and not jump through so many hoops and so much paperwork and so much money, people will stop trying to come here illegally, bro. You know, everybody wants an opportunity to come here and do better. Give them that opportunity. Look, man, we're still gonna need those fools that work out in the fields. We're still gonna need the fools to do the taskings that a lot of us won't do. I'm first generation, American here. My parents came from Central America, El Salvador and Nicaragua. And I thank the country for giving my family the opportunity to succeed, which they did. They became legal, and all of my brothers and sisters were all homeowners, were all taxpayers. May or may not have been a knucklehead in my younger days, but I grew out of that. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, with that said, y'all need to come together, man. Look, man, the left wing and the right wing are both part of the same fucking bird that's shitting on us. And if we really want any change, folks, seriously, if we want any change, we need to start at the local level. All right. You don't have to vote only every 4 years, because that fool in the Oval Office is just a puppet. He's a president. He presides. You want to make changes, start at the local level in your community. All right, that's where you're going to make changes. And make sure you do your research. Don't fall for the same lies every time. When I was growing up in South Central, Maxine Waters is the representative of where I grew up at. You know what changed between my years of growing up there from 1980 till 2001 when I left? Nothing. Nothing. All right. If anything, the 80s and the 90s were. I'm 47. Wait, am I 47 or 46? Look, I was born in 77. So I'm either 46 or 47. I can't remember. Yeah, TBI. Anywho, with that said, y'all know the 90s was fucking violent, especially if you grew up in LA. But especially in South Central. Manchester and Broadway area. If you know, you know. Anywho, I'm rambling on, y'all. The caffeine's kicking in. And anywho, so word on the streets is basically that if y'all don't start working together, y'all gonna have to work together another way against Texas. And y'all ain't trying to see that. I'll tell you that right now. Y'all ain't trying to see that. I'll just leave it at that. I ain't gonna put nothing out there that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying what what the word on the streets is. Anywho, what's next? Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to even tell you, dog. Word on the streets is even Russia. Russia is making offers to help Texas get independence from the U.S., bro. That's funny. I think that's funny. First of all, hey, Russia, appreciate it, homie. But now we're good on this one, dog. You go ahead and keep up your fight over there in Ukraine, homie. You know what I'm saying? We got this. All right, we got this. If we ever needed to do something, we got this. If any state was able to do anything like that, it would be Texas, especially with the backing of another 27 states. I'm just saying, you know, y'all take that for what it is, you know. Oh man, I'm wondering if the FBI is gonna be raiding my door anytime soon. I'm just giving y'all word on the streets, folks. But Russia, appreciate the help, homie. But now we good, pimping. We good. Oh man, and last but not least, the word on the streets. Check this out, man. Remember I was telling you I got some weird ass stuff on my algorithm, bro. I'm gonna show you something that came up on my on my uh on my IG, bro. Trip. It's a fucking trip. So give me a second here. Let's see if I can pull it up for y'all. All right. Mm-hmm. Da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da. And share and present screen. Share audio. All right. All right. So this is my TikTok algorithm. All right. And I think this is the one for my On the Gun Line podcast. Oh, not TikTok, but Instagram. So, anywho, here we go. All right. Audio. Okay. So let's see.
Have you ever just went on GTA and spawned in money? This is basically what that is. But if you don't like that
Oh shit! Hold on, hold on, hold on,
way, you
hold
can
on, hold
type
on.
in wedding dresses.
I'm trying to see if I can rewind this. How do I back this up? All right, so
colors. Stare at the red dot.
Basically, homie found a loophole, I guess you could say, on how to pick up some broads that are unhappy in their marriage.
In the middle for 5 seconds.
Right? Hold
Ready?
on. Ah, Jesus, Christopher, I done lost it. Where'd it go, man? Ah, here we go. I'm trying to figure out how to. Let's see. I suck at this, as you can tell. Where is the one I was just watching? See, I hate this, dog. Ay, pues su madre. I'll follow him though, because he's funny as hell. All right, so where do I go to find him, dude? I probably lost it already. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Nope, I lost it. Well, never mind, homies. That sucks, man. I was really hoping to share this one with you, but he was talking about, how you can find yourself like a broad that you know what? Let me see if I can find it here one more time. How to get more matches on Tinder. Ah, here we go. How to find divorced women on the Facebook marketplace. Bro, this dude, he freaking opened up a new hold on, let's see. How do I find the volume? Here it is.
Share this to everybody you know.
Here we go.
Okay, the first way is very simple. You want to type in a wedding ring near me, and then you can find somebody from here because we all know nobody's selling their wedding ring unless they're divorced or single. And then after you find your person, you can talk to them from here, or you can meet up with them in real life and act like you're gonna buy the ring. But here's the catch. See, you weren't even thinking about this. You can filter from highest to lowest, which means you can choose how rich you want the bitch. Have you ever just went on GTA and spawned in money? This is basically what that is. But if you don't like that way, you can type in wedding dresses, because who's selling wedding dresses? Miserable divorced women that want a young buck like you to come through and change their life.
This homie right here has opened up the game to new levels, bro.
And the crazy thing about the wedding dresses is you can filter by size. This is better than building a 2K My Player. Like, this is like customizing who you get to be in bed with. This is crazy.
Shit.
If you like,
only thing about that though, dog, I just thought about it. If she's getting divorced, it's probably because her husband cheated on her because she got too fat. Just throwing that out there.
big girls, go for it. Nobody's stopping you.
Oh, never mind. There you go.
And just like the wedding rings, you can also pick how rich you want her to be. So you can basically have like a rich skinny girl, a poor big girl, a middle class fat girl. It don't matter, bro. There's no limits to this. You can scale this to however you want. Share this to your friends. How to
Oh my God, bro.
find MILFs on Facebook Marketplace. Share this to everybody you know.
All right, that was the first part of it that I missed, dude. I didn't see all of it. I only saw like the first couple of minutes of it. But this fool, not even minutes, the first like couple of seconds, and then that's so you got a legit reaction from this cat right here. All right. So the word on the streets is you can find yourself a unhappy woman who's down to do her dizzle with you. You know what I'm saying? That's a new hack, baby. That's a new hack, right? That's a good life hack right there. So, anyways, with that being said, dude, do I want to check out what else he has? What's this? Does this show me more of his?
Have you been struggling to get matches on Tinder? Yes, you have. I have a new method for you.
Oh.
The reason Tinder isn't going good for you at all, anyways, is because, yes, you're ugly, obviously, but you're not being shown towards the right people. Well, here's how you want to fix that. First, put looking for everyone. Oh my God, that's gay. I don't like boys. Shh. Let me work. Let me work. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with this. Yes, boys are going to swipe you, but you don't have to swipe back on them. You're just using them to boost your profile. All right, so put on looking for everyone, put the age preference max, distance max, put on global. Copy these settings every time before you swipe. Trust me. When you're about to swipe, put it back on your normal settings and then put it back on this after you don't have any more swipes. The reason why we're going to do this is because I guess Tinder works off like a point system, right? So the more like the more swipes you get, the more it boosts your profile. So we're going to put the gay guys to use. And gay guys love straight men anyways for some reason. I don't know why, but if you get called out in public,
all right, that's facts. That's facts, dude. I'm gonna tell you a story. When I was out in Savannah, I was stationed at Fort Stewart, Georgia, and we used to go to Savannah on the weekends. You know, go party it up. I was still in my 30s, you know, and I still like going out to clubs. Anyway, so I was out dancing with my old lady, and mind you, I'm with my wife at this time. We're out there and we're dancing it up, you know, having a good time. And this dude walks up to me and he's like, "Hey, oh no, I remember now. My wife wanted a Corona and I wanted a beer too. So I was like, hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get us some brews. I walked up to the counter to the bar and I asked for 2 Coronas. And this dude was like, hey, can I get those for you? And I'm like, well, it's for my wife and I, man. I'm not that way. He's like, oh no, it's okay. You know, you can just talk to me. I mean, I didn't say no. You know, I played his game and I got free drinks. Didn't do anything with him. I mean, little did he know that I had a pretty high tolerance for alcohol. And he knew I was married, dog. I don't know if he thought that he was gonna get some of me and my old lady, but it didn't work that way, homeboy. But either way, at the end of the day, I got free drinks, and maybe he went and beat off. I don't know. But yeah, gay guys love straight guys, dude.
all you got to say is, well, that's weird. I probably have my thing on everyone by accident, but no, I don't swing that way. That's all you got to say, bro. There's nothing wrong with this. Go get you some buns.
Homie's got some knowledge. I'm gonna start, you know, reacting to this cat because this dude, he's dropping thousands of nuggets of knowledge. What is this? Oh, this is the stuff where I was getting my info from that I was reading earlier. So, anyways, with that being said, that's the word on the streets today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you for giving me the last half hour. Hopefully that y'all got something out of it and maybe some entertainment. Oh, see, Russian lawmaker offers Texas to get independent. See, I'm reading it. It's the word on the streets, y'all. It's the word on the streets. But hopefully you guys will send me some more stuff in the intro, not in the interwebs, but you know, send me it on the gunline at gmail.com. Hit me up in the comments, or also throw it on the in the DMs on Instagram or on Facebook. You can find me there on the socials on the Gunline podcast. All right. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you do smash that like, that subscribe, and turn on the notifications so y'all know when I drop some good content and some bad content or any content. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, I think I've done enough talking. Coffee has kicked in. In California, get your head out of your ass. Because word on the streets is you turning too damn gay, Chief. You know what? If San Francisco wins the Super Bowl, it'll just all make sense. Anywho, I don't know where I'm going with this. Go Pack Go. As y'all see in the back, I'm a Packers fan. So it's been 30 minutes. I'll see y'all on the Gun Line. If you guys want to hang out on the Gun Line podcast, had a good episode with my homeboy Urena. Or check out D-Lo the Vet Bro Reacts. The last one was me reacting to Was it the Ben Shapiro or the Navy? Oh, the Navy one. Anywho, with that being said, I'll catch y'all later. Deuces, y'all.